a raid. This is an interesting choice. What are you doing? Go Porg. What? There was a second group. I didn't notice it. Oh no. First actual mech raid. Lancer's not a big deal, and the pikeman's not a big deal. Scythers might actually do some real damage though. So we gotta protect the 5. Kids to the front, yeah, that might be the case as well. Always make more. Derpy Ninja being tough is gonna be the big one that's gonna hold the line here. We gotta get the animated grass going now. I was trying to work on researching specifically. All right, Lancer in the front. That's unfortunate. Oh god. Derpy Ninja, his tough is really saving the day. Yes. Thank God we got a tough pawn. Nice. Thank you, Derpy Ninja. MVP. MVP. You lost some body parts, but MVP. Did she get the kill on that? Oh, she got hit too. Just some bruises. Yeah, she was tanking there. She got the kill. Wow. She really did get the last hit. Way to go, Imp Girl. Way to go. We just bullied that mech. We did. All right. Yeah, we are really fortunate we got that tough pawn. What did Derpy Ninja lose during that? He almost lost his leg. Lost his thumb. Oh, he almost lost. Yeah, his legs are really close. Being cut off. So I guess we can handle about that size raid. It's a good thing we got rid of a lot of wealth too. Okay, we definitely want to get some. The growth vats take no time to get to. We want to get scanners. What is up with all the mech clusters? Third mech cluster. I think it's because we're right in that area where you can get small mech clusters, not quite at siege and stuff yet. And hopefully don't get an auto mortar anytime soon. Yeah, those ones are pretty much stacked together. We got some raid defense, you know? Well, when one of these wakes up. So we can't use any of that. None of that. None of that. Can't use any of that. Not gonna use the foam turret. Toxic gas. We can't use any of that other than the wearable, but that's all right. Toxic generator. Don't think we're gonna need that this time. Knock out the heart in case we go royal. I guess I need to. Oh, it's gonna be really dangerous. We're gonna explode in colonists pretty soon. I probably need to do the double outer wall even if we're doing the circle. Anyway, let's bang out the growth vets. Oh, I didn't, on the reform, I forgot to add the preset for growth vets. I have to do that on the next one. All right, are we gonna do any more basic research at all? I don't want to give those guys anything. Actually want to make tribals angry later, probably. All right, growth vets are done. We could save them for rep with the Empire. We do have the food now too, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. Russ Mole. Russ Mole? Is there a Russian spy? No, it's just 2 on the nose, right? Yeah, at the moment, pretty much looks like we can deal with. If there's a siege behind the mech clusters, we might be screwed. If there's another mech cluster that's an auto mortar, we might be screwed there as well. But normal raids right now, it looks like we're kind of good on. So we're going to take this opportunity to just knock out a bunch of research that's possible for us to use later on. And then once that's done, we will do the joint events, get a double wall going, reform into the VAT speed precept, and start pumping out soldiers. We're also at the point that we can make flak. Imp Girl got her first growth moment. She came to us not... look at that. But she got crafting anyway. And she got fast learner, so it doesn't really matter. Excellent. So, she came to us not very well learned already, but she got crafting and fast learner, so who cares? Doxycillum, we'll probably use that in jungle. You know what? Oh, I shouldn't say anything. We haven't really got hit by disease waves from Randy yet. This is maybe the longest I've gone in the jungle without tons of disease. Don't let him know. Don't let him know. I'm so happy that I saved her. So I saved her, and she decided to leave the map through the friggin' mech clusters. Alright, well, clusters are up, so yeah, the next raids, as long as they're not mech raids, are just dead. Well, that's nice, at least. Kinda. It does suck, though, that when we do the joint events, if anyone enters from over here, they're dead. Most likely dead. For now, we're not gonna worry about that, and we're just gonna get research done, stay at this happy little equilibrium of wealth to raid points. Let the kids grow. Genie Boy is gonna be an adult soon. Look at you, Genie Boy. And you get a different name. Another Abasia. Well, kid. I would have taken you. Okay. Naomi. Undergrounder, creepy breathing, misandrist, finding, crafting, medical. Yeah, I get these converted. All right, so we're gonna turn this into a prison. We're gonna grab our only warden. We're gonna arrest them. We're going to turn this back into not a prison. And if you're wondering why we've done that, so convert now doesn't know they're in a prison. They're looking around, they're like, I can't be a prisoner because there's no prison beds. No one would have a prison with no prison beds. And so now the prison breakout interval is never. So anyway, convert doesn't know they're in prison, and so we're going to convert them. Oh no! I have a low shield as well. We outrange all the stuff they have. All right, our first siege. GG. That's right. Go on, get. Therapy Ninja. An MVP here. Imp Girl's been pulling her weight too, actually. I mean, she doesn't weigh very much, to be fair, but pulling weight nonetheless. Bows seem strong when against you. That's because you're usually getting hit by like 200 of them at once, which is going to be our strategy eventually. I mean, we can't get to 200, but you know. Genie Boy is becoming adults. Look at you, Genie Boy. Destruction. Quick Sleeper. Quick Sleeper, Neurotic. Neurotic will mean more breakdowns for tortured artists to trigger if we want to go that route, and they're going to craft faster. I'm going to take Neurotic actually over it, which is kind of odd, but for the Genie Child, I think that's the way to go. They're going to be a production specialist, so the only ones in here that matter are construction. I guess shooting is fine, and I guess we can grab medical. All right, Genie Boy, you're an adult. Look at you. Let's get you a name. No, it's not George. That's G-Rog. G-Rog. We can put him in the growth bat to 18. We could get the bigger body size. All right, G-Rog. Congratulations. You've grown up strong. Well, maybe not strong, but you've grown up. There's no denying that. Our first disease. Sensory Mechanites, though, that's kind of a good one overall. They're going to be upset that they're sick. They're going to be upset that they are in pain. But it's going to give them some extra stats, so overall, if we're gonna get a disease, that's probably the one to get, you know. Hey, inspired creativity. Excellent. So it begins. We need to go grab those components. There's some free components down there. I can, you know, let's take the barrels as well. We can't make mortars with them in this run, but we can use it for like rep and stuff like that. So we'll do that. Flame bows, yeah, that's only gonna be from trade or drop. We could also reform our ideology and have flame bows as like our relics. Quality on the flame bow matter. You can't really get, well, I mean, it does. Masterwork and legendary flame bows are going to do more damage, but the only way you can really get them is from relics. So maybe quests. I don't know if I've ever seen a flame bow from a quest. We can definitely get them from obviously Imp Raiders. I doubt we're going to go to another map, but I don't know. We might end up having to in this one. We could do that. We could have a back escape hatch. Like if we have a really bad raid, the 5 of these can get into the pods and leave. I think I might do that. All right, well, this place sucks. On to the next one. And then at least we preserve our research, you know? I have to start over completely. Yeah, we'll let you heal up just a little bit, and then we're going to see if you can make our first legendary bow. Oh yeah, we're going to get a legendary. An inspiration and their production specialist. So the next thing they make is going to be 3 tiers higher than normal. So we might get our first legendary bow. First of many, hopefully. Yeah, who cares about human meat? We're watching this legendary bow be made. No pressure. No pressure, kid. He's naked doing it, too. 13-year-old naked boy. Making a bow. Hey, don't jinx it. It's going to be a legendary. Come on. No! Masterwork is still good. The bows don't have... Bows don't have art? It's garbage. Throw it away. The things you hear while I'm playing this. Bows don't have art. Throw it away. Run is ruined. Just get increased damage. So it's the same as with all weapons. So basically the higher tier a weapon is, the more accuracy it gets. And then at masterwork and legendary, it gets a damage bonus. It doesn't actually get a raw damage bonus until masterwork. But yeah, up until masterwork and legendary, you just get extra accuracy. Hey, look at that. That would be really easy to convert them. Got a really good crisis of faith where they didn't go all the way to 0. Happier thing to make legendary bows. Later on, we'll probably torture him for it. Yeah, don't worry. And we'll go ahead and get the tailor bench down now. Machining table if we run ourselves out of things. And I really don't want to set up the smelter rules, but I'll do that sometime too. The trick where you put a prisoner in 1x2 room and convert him faster. They changed, you can kinda, but they did change it so that people convert faster now if they are happier. If you make them have a crisis of faith though, they'll drop 50%. So you can, if you're like super wanting to micromanage it and min-max it, you can like convert them a little bit, and then you can treat them terribly in like a crappy room for them to have that conversion breakdown or whatever, and they'll get down to like a low percentage, and then you just finish it off. I think we're gonna try to get a couple of Psycasts. Then we have those escape pods back here. We do need to double up this back wall at some point, because it's gonna be part of our double wall in general for our base. Are you guys gonna run into that? Yes. The answer is yes. All right, Moses, part the green sea. so you can have a better shot here. Oh. Yes, fighting in the rain. Come on, cause a chain reaction, Moses. Basilicus. Oh, Constroninkyo, you were not going to get hit. You just ran in there. Uh-oh. The Scorcher's coming down for Bass. There's 2 Scorchers. What are you doing? Oh, you're still on fire. Hey, I'm trying to watch the show. This guy is, like, oblivious. D doesn't know what's going on either. He's even, like, at half health. Did you lose your arms or something? What's going on? Wow, the Empire managed to do nothing. There's like cheery banjo music there. All right, bullied the mechs again. Serves them right. Alrighty, we're gonna make button-down shirts. We're gonna make... Maybe we go for capes this time. Capes have the same stats as dusters. They just look a little different. I gotta check which style we went with. Doesn't really matter, but I'll check. We got Morbid and Spike Core. So Spike Core does change how dusters look. So, alright, we'll just go with dusters. Fine, we'll do capes next time. We still have quite a lot of cloth, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in here. I'm gonna go to manage outfit. We're gonna go into the anything one. We're gonna set this one for 51% or better, normal or better, and we're gonna turn off tainted apparel. So now some people might get naked for a little bit, but then we'll get all of our better clothes on. So tattered apparel will go away here pretty soon. There it goes. Imp Girl, 9 years old. She's gonna have another growth moment here pretty soon. Do we not have a lot of females in the colony? Not really. We're gonna need to harvest a bunch of ovums at some point. There's only like 3.5 available ovums. What do you mean 0.5? Don't think into it too much. The Animatry Pokeball, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's shaping up to be kind of Pokeballish or Death Star-ish or something. It's the Chrome symbol. You're definitely thinking Death Star too, yeah. We're constructing the Death Star, although we won't be able to construct much of it because it can't go into the ocean. Hey, our first Psycast. All right. It's time to get Chunk Skip. Will it be Chunk Skip? Nah. Hey, Word of Trust. Word of Trust, an excellent Tier 1 Psycast. It just drops a prisoner's resistance by 20. And a lot of prisoners have less than 20, so Word of Trust is really, really good for getting prisoners. I like Solar Pinhole a lot as well. I like Solar Pinhole a lot, though. Solar Pinhole gives you basically a torch that causes light and heat, a little bit of heat for whatever, 5 days or something, and it costs like next to nothing. We're almost at 1,000 raid points. It's our first breach. We outrange all of it, but it's friggin' raining. Explosive Pirate Breach. Okay, take out that Snuffler. Snuffler, what a great name. Oh, I ran too close on accident. All right, got a little bit of rebuilding to do, and let's get the actual barracks wall rebuilt first. Yeah, that foggy rain was doing some real bad work. Hopefully we can get a sun blocker. Sun blocker will help out a whole lot in this run. Gotta get the impressiveness in here back up. Now we'll remake these sections. Yeah, we managed to dodge all the hits, so that's good at least. All right, get that stuff remade. At least didn't take out the geothermal, so that's nice. Need to get some advanced components. I probably should have tried to trade with that last group. All right, I'll go ahead and get the smelter. I'm gonna put it probably way over here, pretty far away from the likelihood of it getting destroyed by something. Man, that raid was a little dicey. All right, interestingly, we can just set up to smelt pretty much all weapons. Yeah, literally all weapons. That's weird. That's really weird. So we'll get that stuff smelted. I guess I can turn these other guys back to crafty stuff. Growth moment on Imp Girl. Imp Girl. Chat. Full learning on that one. Oh, industrious. Fast learner, industrious. It's really possible for her to end up being a production specialist. So some of these might end up being wasted. If she doesn't hit that though, mining would be good with industrious. Cooking gets a benefit. We'll just grab art too. Fast learner, too smart. It's kind of overkill, yeah. I don't think we need both. All right, Imp Girl, already 10. Look at you. So if we do the outer ring, we might want to try to make a... You know what, I'm going to mine this out. Might want to make a little tunnel over there to give us some time to prepare. Go out and kite some other stuff and whatnot. We can shut it off on certain raids if we want to. We'll see. Gives us an ability to have a bunch of... we need a flame bow to have a burn tunnel as well. In order to get a lot more prisoners. We can get to that. So we'll set that up on this side. I think mainly we're going to have to do the... run out and pick a few people off at a time sort of thing. It's going to be really hard with this. Okay, and then we'd want to double that up out there at some point. Fly on the cotton, not a huge deal. Transport pod crash. Where are you from? They would join us. Or brawlers. Nope, sorry. No brawlers for us this run. Kill locks allowed. Yeah, but I don't think great bows are very good in a kill lock setup. I wonder how the singularity would do with recurve bows. All right, tier 2 Psycast. Here we go. Tier 2 Word of Joy. Look at that. We're getting all the words. Word of Joy, also a good one. We need to get some advanced components to start getting scans going. I don't even know how we're going to deal with insects, though. I'm thinking about just getting that outside wall done and then just going crazy on colonist recruitment. Do we have anyone that's really good at animals yet? No, not yet. Meat shield animals will be good. People with some shield belts. Oh no, you built it in the wrong order. Also, maybe you want to cheese this border over here. Raid spawning right there would be brutal. Be right on top of us. I think I should probably do it. I don't feel like doing it. It's so micro intensive. Oh well. So basically, I'm going to go and put home zone around some of the chunks here, and then cut plants on the border. Do that really quick. It'll be fun to kind of experiment in this run, so maybe we'll even try out singularity in it, you know? It would be interesting to see. I mean, double singularity with recurve bows would probably be fine against anything other than... It'd take a lot of resetting, but it'd probably be fine against anything other than mechs And obviously breachers, sappers. I mean, with fluid ideology, I could, if I really wanted, I could also cheese breachers. But I don't plan on doing that at the moment. Will that change? Maybe if we lose a few times, it'll change. But all right, so we're gonna go to the world here. We're gonna hit form caravan. I'm gonna turn off travel supplies, and I'm gonna select all the people. And then we're gonna do sandstone chunks. 15 of them is all we can fit with this many people. Hit send. I'm gonna turn off everyone aside from Hawachi, I guess. Now Hawachi's gonna go maintaining the caravan weight limit and pick up 15 chunks. Where is she putting all those chunks, you might ask? I might say you don't want to know. All right, now I bring her over here. Put her at the edge. You can technically spawn up there too, huh? Oh God. I mean, if they spawn there, they're gonna be a little bit slower anyway, so we'll just come down here. So now we drop these on the edge. Why are you doing that? Because raids can't spawn from the same tile that is occupied by either a roof or a chunk. So if these are occupied by a chunk, raid's not going to spawn right next to our friggin' base. All right, cancel forming caravan. Get back home. Chunk cheese. All right, let them rest up a little bit and we'll do it again. Now, you do have to be careful. If any of these ever get displaced, you can run into a raid spawning from that tile, but hopefully never really have to worry about it. And we'll get that roof built, and that should stop them as well. All right, so now maybe like 15 more and we're done. I kind of don't want to get much more wealth until we get a tier 5 Psycast, honestly. But drop pods can still spawn, yeah. There's two kinds of drop pods. Scatter drop, which just drop randomly on the map, or 3 types actually. There's a rival method drop pod, which just arrives at the edge but in drop pods. There's scatter drop, which just scatters randomly out through the map. And then there's center drop, which centers on top of a pond that is not under overhead mountain. Psycast doesn't add to Call Wealth at all. Psycast, yeah, no wealth from Psycasting at all. Do bionic limbs count as wealth? Yes. Probably will go ahead and get simple helmets though. It's probably worth extra wealth. Make sure we don't get any overhead mountain. Don't want any bugs spawning. Want to get 30 plus hives side of the base? No. Yeah, I'm not sure how we deal with that great bows. I guess we just die. Even deep drills might be a little bit scary during this run, honestly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that done. We're gonna make simple helmets until we have X. X is 1. We go 52 or better, normal or better. Yeah, it's spike core helmets. Wow, that castle didn't make it very far at all. We basically have research done until we get the multi-analyzer, which is kind of nuts. Let's look around, see if we can see any golds. Lots of steel down there. There could be gold in the Ancient Dangers, but okay, simple helmets, almost done. And yeah, we're gonna need a couple advanced components and steel and plasteel. Run food. It might be time to just push some pawns. Do we go ahead and recruit more? We need to get some wood up for pumping out more bows. Okay, only a couple more chunks to do. Oh, another siege, and it's bigger than the last one. Where is it? Oh, it's an all sniper siege. All snipers. Man, oh man. I can't pull them anywhere.